Hello everyone, welcome back to Enter the Gungeon with me, Flick, and we're going to play Convict today because I wanna. That's it, I just wanna. I feel like this is also going to be one of those Gungeon runs where I'm going to get very tangential because I had a couple of things I wanted to chat about, and the reason I like having a roguelike on the channel is that it gives me a chance to go off topic, especially with something like Gungeon where, outside of the bosses, I guess, the first two floors, they're pretty much set in stone that I'm not going to die on them unless something goes horrifically wrong. You know what I mean? So it gives me the perfect opportunity to talk about just stuff that's going on in general while also playing a game. I know some people don't like tangential commentary, and I think it has a time and a place. That was very lucky. Ooh, that was even more lucky. I just remembered the Convict has a shotgun. But I suppose the reason I bring it up is that I am going to get very tangential here, so if you don't like that kind of commentary, you might want to skip ahead to, say, floor 3, or maybe the tail end of floor 2, who knows. I don't know how long I'm going to talk about the things I wanted to chat about. Blue quality chest, eh? Alright. No secret room, we will just open it. Oh, the rectangular, or tangler, whatever it's called, right? I remember this being fantastic for, like, all bosses. I remember using it on Dragon and being impressed, so that is pretty good. Alright, that's a set for our boss weapon. Great. I'll just use the pistol for the rest of this floor unless I get cornered. So the kind of thing I wanted to go on about was... This is the other thing that makes it awkward. It's kind of to do with the streaming side of things more so than the YouTube side. It doesn't really apply because people on YouTube are used to just hearing me for the most part. Outside of VODs and what have you. But it's the topic of kind of solo streams versus group streams. And what they mean. Like, I love playing stuff co-op, or, you know, I guess adversarial stuff rather, if I'm with a team of people. The case obviously being Overwatch there. But as much as I love playing co-op and co-op games, or games where I can have a team on my side, I have moods quite often where I just want to play stuff by myself. And I'm not saying that as a kind of lone wolf edgy kind of way, I'm just saying that that's the way it is. I like playing stuff solo. Now and then. More than now and then. I'd say it's like a solid 60-40. We will buy that, but not yet. Oh. Alright, we can sell something. Actually, if I used the sawed off for the rest of the floor, I could sell it just to get a bit of cash. You don't get much, but it might make a difference. Yeah, so what I mean is I know there'll be people who watch mostly the live streams who will not like the streams where I'm by myself compared to the ones where I'm with people because they're used to ones where I'm with people, because I've done more streams where I have company than I haven't. I think that actually largely came from a place of not feeling comfortable doing stuff live alone. It's like when I first started using a microphone for YouTube videos, which was not early. Like, I think the very first video I had on YouTube with my voice in it is a DC Universe Online one, I want to say, and the quality is garbage, obviously. Maybe a Minecraft video came first before that, I can't quite remember. But that was definitely one of the first videos where I had voice, but I wasn't alone. I can't remember what the first series was that I did alone, but I'm sure it was garbage. You know, lacking in confidence and whatnot. So I feel like when I first started live streaming, I was the same way. And that made the audience used to me having company, whereas, as I've been saying, every so often I like just, you know, playing stuff by myself. Playing for an audience, trying to be entertaining, obviously. But sometimes just doing the lone wolf thing. And I accidentally made my audience not prepared for that by always having people with me. Although I will admit, my kind of dour, deadpan / very sarcastic form of comedy, it works best when you have somebody to play off, and I am well aware of that. Especially if it's someone who doesn't have the same comedic style. That's why I feel like some of my best humour, on the spot, witty humour is usually if I'm with someone like Rory or Owl, who are generally a bit more high-strung than I am, so they play well off of my deadpan nonsense. Accuracy up? No, slower enemy bullets, that's okay. So yeah, I think my personal comedic style does work best with other people. And that obviously doesn't come across if I'm solo. But that's also why I rely a lot on reactionary humour. So if a game is giving me something to poke fun at, I find it very easy and comfortable to do solo commentary and still try and be entertaining. The best example in terms of like recent stuff I can give is Deus Ex. When I first started playing Deus Ex live on stream, I feel like the first couple of recording sessions weren't that great. And they weren't that great because it'd been a while since I played a game of that style alone. Counting YouTube as well. It's not a roguelike, you know, it's not like Dark Souls where most of the time you're just fighting. It's a game with a lot of story and a lot of standing around and a lot of deliberating how to handle a situation. I guess similar to, say, like a Batman game, kind of, in the way that you want to approach the fights or the, you know, the stealth parts in a very particular way. So I feel like my first couple of recording sessions, Deus Ex, I wasn't in the right mindset. Don't think it was that good. But then the game gave me gold. It gave me something I could use as a source of humour. The first one being the game killing targets when I was trying to do a no-kill run. Well, no, I wasn't really trying to do a no-kill run. It was more that I only want to kill people who deserve it, and the enemies it puts you up against for the first portion of the game, they're just having, like, it's either cops just doing their job, or it's just folk who happen to have a different opinion than you. So I didn't really want to kill them, but then the game started killing them for me by making enemies hit each other. And then the game also chastised me for killing, like going on killing sprees when I had done no such thing. So that was perfect to have this thing that me and the chat could get behind and talk about. Say, hey look, the game's screwing us over again, it's calling us a murderer when I didn't do anything. That was perfect. That's the kind of stuff I love reacting to. Also, we will definitely take Elder Blank over the Molotov, even though the Molotov is pretty good. So I feel like I came into the flow, and then also we had the whole thing with how many people can I punch, how many people get stabbed, you know, these kind of storylines outside of the storyline of the game developed, and when that happens, a playthrough can become really great. So I feel like the Deus Ex playthrough has improved now that those things have happened. Would they have been better had I had someone with me? No, it's definitely not the type of game where you want someone, you know, backseating you, as it were, I think. Maybe there is a fantastic playthrough of Deus Ex out there on YouTube where it's two people playing together, arguing over decisions or how to approach things. Oh, that was a bad dodge. Also, I forgot I was going to sell this. Bugger. Because I got too caught up in what I was talking about, which is the other reason you have to be careful about going off on random tangents. But the real reason I don't want to bring this up is a self-assessment of my humour or style, because that's not really the whole point of why I was bringing this up. The reason I was bringing it up is I found myself getting increasingly tetchy, mostly during Overwatch, but again, other games as well, with my friends for various reasons, and I was trying to look at it from outside to try and work out why that was. And there is a few reasons, I think. Again, this isn't necessarily the place to talk about it because it's mostly a stream thing and not necessarily everybody who watches the YouTube stuff watches the streams. But it feels like the best place to kind of just let my mouth talk and see what comes out. So I was looking at it like this, and this is the opinion I've come up with. Although first of all we're going to decide what to do about this king room. What do you want me to do? Knaves such as thee can never clear it without dodge rolling. Alright, that's a little annoying, but we'll try it. So my theory, I am actually going to use the rectangular for this. We're probably going to have to accept that, yeah, well, there's damage right there, but it's worth it for a reward. The theory I came up with was that many people in my social circle are much like me, an aspiring YouTuber / Twitch streamer. And they have been cultivating their audience as I have been, and their audience is growing, and they obviously want to create an atmosphere where they react and talk to their audience. And that has become a problem because as they've found their voice, they have not... They don't take into consideration that they're the guest on someone's show. Now, I don't mean to put... Oh, that is really good. No, I don't mean to put the blame entirely on them, although it's coming across like that, I bet, with what I just said. Will we open a brown quality chest? Oh, so this is not a... we'll open it. Pit Lord, right? No fall damage. Meh. So what I mean is, they want to cultivate their audience, they want to chat to their audience, and they want to chat about the things that the audience is seeing. That's fine if they're doing their own show, but if they're a guest, they need to get into the guest mentality, and I feel like that's why the earlier group stuff worked much better than the recent group stuff. And I don't really think there's any kind of solution for that, really. And I'm too polite to tell them to do anything otherwise, although, granted, many of them might actually hear it when they hear me talking about it here. But also, it's no real place of mine. It's no place of mine to tell them how to talk to their audience, or to tell them not to talk to their audience, because they should. That's the right thing to do. So it's one of those situations where, well, what's the solution? I don't want to tell them to shut up because that's impolite. Although sometimes I will get tetchy enough to do it. Oh, that's some real bad damage. That's the other bad thing, especially if I'm doing highlights. Like, if it's a round where previously I've been annoyed, I'll come across like an asshole in the highlight without any context. And that bugs me. Because that is not the general attitude I have on my streams. I try and be upbeat, I try and be polite. But, you know, sometimes you just get pushed just enough that you lose your temper. I don't lose my temper that often, and when I do, I often don't even say anything, but just, you know, once in a blue moon, I'll get to the point where I really just want to tell someone to shut up. And that's very unfortunate. Oh, found the boss nice and early. But I don't, usually. Goddamn British politeness. So my only solution that I could come up with is do more solo kind of stuff. Let them find their voice on their own. Let me, you know, cultivate the audience I have. Because I don't think there's any good solution. And that's the terrible thing. Like, every so often there'll be hurtful comments on highlights or VODs or whatever about someone that was in the call. And I'm like, well, that's not nice. Don't talk about my friends like that. But it's the way it comes across when in a highlight as well, I guess. Sometimes it puts them in a bad light. It's not always me. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I don't want them insulting people, but they're entitled to their opinion. And maybe on some level I agree with some of the criticism as well. It's a tricky situation, and it's one of those, it's like a Gungeon run where I was talking about, you know, the bigger your audience gets, the harder it is to please everybody. It's another one of those situations where there's no good option. And normally I wouldn't be so candid about this sort of stuff, but honestly it's been playing on my mind a lot recently, and especially since last night. We had it was a stream where I was playing Deus Ex for a little while, very enjoyable. Then we switched over to Overwatch, and I remember saying when I started the Overwatch section, I'm probably not going to play solo. I'm either going to play solo or I'm going to only invite a couple of people, because I don't want to go up against full groups, and we're going to lose this. And the reason I didn't want to go up against full groups is, generally speaking, full groups are much more coordinated than when I get in a full group. That is the nicest way I can think to say that. But, you know, a bunch of people in my social circle heard, hey, look, he's going to invite some people. They all came on. We ended up with I don't know if it was a full group by the end. I think it was maybe 5 out of 6. Can't remember now. And that isn't what I wanted, but I did it because I was too polite to say to anybody, I don't want you to join. And as a result, we had a really bad evening of, you know, we won some matches, but just really bad from a level of play point of view. Did I just jump across from here? Oh, yeah, that's the trick to this. And it was uncomfortable that I got so annoyed. I didn't really vocalize it, but I think it definitely came up. Oh, you need a key to get into a shop, so I'm screwed. Wow. Okay, well, boss time. We still have rectangular ammo, but not tangler. I mean, no, also I've been totally forgetting to use my spacebar item because, again, I've been nattering. Turn into a rectangle. Let's try and get a flawless here to get this HP back. Right, this is actually a boss fight where focus is required, so I'm not able to natter. You shall need to give me a moment. What blew up those rockets there? Because I'd already used the blank. Oh, you know what? It's because the bullets bounce. I think. Alright. I don't think I have anything much else to say about the, you know, the topic of streams with other people, how they come across, how I come across in them, especially if I highlight something where I happen to be tetchy as a result of something that happened previously. It's not really a good talking point for this, I feel. Let's just use the other one in the shop. Oh wait, I can't get in the shop. Let's just use the other one in the exit room of the level. But hey, if any of you are ever interested about what goes on in the background, what I'm thinking about in terms of like the quality of streams and videos, that one was for you. I guess we can move on now. I can't think of anything else about it that I wanted to mention. Didn't really reach any conclusions, apart from I guess I should do more solo stuff / just put my foot down regarding not inviting a full team. Because, you know, if you go back to the early Overwatch stuff, say, where we're playing with a full group, there was a lot less miscommunication, lack of communication, maybe. And then you compare it to now, and it's just a cacophony of noise. And the straw that broke the camel's back was, you know, being on my own stream and not getting a word in. That's what made this so in the forefront of my wanting to talk about. Oh, perfect. We'll take that. That covers our bosses for the next 2 floors, assuming we live to them. I don't know. That's the random thing I wanted to talk about. We can actually start talking about the run now, so if anyone skipped ahead to floor 3, I told you. I told you I'd be back on point by this. I know when I run out of random crap to talk about. I mean, I absolutely could talk about more I randomly could talk about many more things, but I'd like to talk a bit more about this run, because it feels like from floor 3 you actually do have to focus. The Void Marshal, or whatever this pistol is called, it's fine. It's a good room clear, and at least it's not as bad as our starting pistol. That's the nice things I found to say about this gun. Thanks to muscle relaxant, it's also super accurate. Well, basically every gun we're going to get is thanks to muscle relaxant, because it's great. That half heart we need, so we'll take. Could you extinguish the fire, please? Nope. Bunch of AK-47 guys. Again, I think it was proven to be an urban myth, urban legend, whatever, that if you get a bunch of those guys, it definitely meant you were fighting the tank. I certainly hope not, because even with the rectangular, the tank would still be annoying. Alright, let's head over here. Also, I can't wait for the comments on this one when this one goes live. You know, Interview Gungeon episodes are a bit backlogged at the minute. They get posted a little slow. So, come the posting of this video in, say, like, a week. Maybe even over a week. In fact, probably over a week. I'm going to get all these comments about the stuff I was talking about regarding, you know, live streams and being in group calls, and I'm going to be like, what the hell are people talking about? And then I'll remember and probably feel ashamed / embarrassed for bringing it up. Because really, the backline stuff, or the back end stuff rather, doesn't really need to be spoken about here. So now we have space for 2 items. I really wish I'd found that before having to get rid of the Molotov, because the Molotov is fine. Oh dear, I just realised we're running out of ammo. I don't want to use the rectangular in a normal room. If it can be helped, that is. Oh, bubble guy's gotta go. 9 bullets and then we're down to our... we've had a piss poor selection of weapons. Now we found our boss. If we fight the boss now, we're guaranteed to get a gun. I think I'm going to have to. Because I need a gun. Cannon Balrog. That's not terrible. I remembered I had a spacebar. Are you proud of me? Does he always do one side then the other side? Have I just noticed a pattern to this that I hadn't noticed before? No, that ruined it there, that last one. I thought he did left, right, but that is not the case. It's hard to miss with that rectangle around him, that's for damn sure. Oh, he went straight into that attack? Come on. That was still just a free blank there, we've still got some. I'd like to hold on to one to find the secret room, although we've not really been doing a good job of that thus far. I didn't like the way that felt. It felt like I was going to get hit. Alright, we have the spacebar back. You just had to do this attack one more time before you died, didn't you? Didn't you? End him! End him! There we are. So that's another flawless. That's pretty good. What gun did we get? Oh, the op. It's only got 50 bullets though. It's better than nothing. Let's look on the bright side. And it's definitely a room clearer more than a boss weapon, I believe. I have had it once before, but I've forgotten what it was like. This might be the perfect room for it, actually. Even with the muscle relaxant. Yeah, perfect accuracy make this amazing. Well, it's one-shotting pretty much everything, so that's good to see. Oops. Yeah, even the veterans are getting one-shot. That is really good. No cracks in the wall. Nope. I don't really want to have to... Oh, a special room to use the Tangler as a secret. We're probably going to burn all our money on YV here, but I do want to see the shop first because I wouldn't mind a key so we can actually open up a chest. Because, you know, I've heard that the chests are pretty useful. That's also very nice, thank you. I wonder if one of the guns we picked up has had a secret coolness increase, because we seem to be getting pretty handy drops. Right, we've got a green quality chest. Was that worth the ammo wasted? Well, we didn't find the secret room, so obviously not. But I had a feeling, and I was wrong. It was off in an isolated item room, so I thought, it's got to be there, it's got to be. 'Twas not. Oh, I'm going to miss this gun when it's out of ammo, because the fact it's one-shotting everything is glorious. Try and be a bit smart with our ammo. If it's something crappy like this, just use the pistol. Also, really, all I'm looking for now is the item room. The shop, right? No, we're missing the other item room. We're also missing keys for said item rooms. One shot a blank there? What do you call it? Jammed enemy. Cursed. Whatever. It's very unlikely the shop's going to be there, so let's try over here. It could be an item room, I suppose. Oh, please drop another ammo box. I want more ammo for this. Although the first one's probably going to have to go to... Oh. How much ammo is left in the Tangler? 88. That's probably enough for a boss, actually. So we will take it for the AWP, because it's a fantastic room clear. Alright, let's go over and down. I assume the shop or the other item room will be down, and then in the top left will be whatever one is not down here. That's my best guess. You know what? No, we're going to go that way. I don't want your crappy puzzle room. Ah, it is just a dead end. Oh, that was glorious though. The piercing bullets. Nom 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 nom. That would be a waste of ammo. So maybe they're both up there, I guess? Let's go back to the AWP. Let's see what awaits us. Yes, shop is here. Bye, veteran scum. One bullet per phase of that is just astonishingly good. More ammo. This one will go to the Tangler, because I might have to end up using the Tangler to clear rooms as well, annoyingly. So, shop, what you got? You've got the machine pistol, which is going to be ignored. I'm going to buy the one key, and then we're going to spend... Oh, gun muncher. Yeah, definitely. We'll get rid of the sawn-off, and we'll get rid of the Void Marshal. Why? Because I want a gun with ammo. That's why. Let's see what we get. Very funny. Very, very, very funny. Well, if nothing else, it's got more ammo, and I think it is still better than the starting gun, even though it's terrible. Let's spend our one key on the green chest, and then we'll go to YV and spend all our cash on getting extra bullets. Or BAP, whatever it's called. Oh, that's a good one. That's the one for doing the pilot's past, right? Space Friend? This is the one that shoots rockets rather than bullets, I think. So he blocks shots, he shoots bullets, or if he shoots missiles, he also destroys projectiles. So that's very good. 10 coins, 20 coins, 30 coins, 40 coins, and we don't have enough. That should make it kick in fairly often. We don't have another key, so there's really no real need to check the rest of the floor. I'll just try the final room of the floor for the secret room. I could have been using my spacebar item to check as well, I just realised. I know there was rooms on that floor we didn't explore. I feel like it would just be a waste of ammo for guns that are better served on floor 4. Might be wrong about that, but let's see. Oh, he is the one that shoots. He shoots like railgun shots. That's still good. Death, why you gotta be that way? Right, let's see how many times the YV kicks in, because it should be fairly often. For paying the 40. Actually, it's hard to tell because the AWP is already doing so much damage per shot. It's still one-shotting things. Like most things. And it pierces. Oh, I'm gonna miss you in 25 bullets time. Alright, this is the real he just knocked down the skeleton in one shot! The AWP is fantastic. Maybe it is a boss weapon based on the damage it's doing. Jesus. Maybe YV kicked in for that first shot. I don't know. It seems overly good that I knocked the skeleton down in one shot. By all means, line up the enemies so I can kill more than one person per shot. Oh, glorious. Can you take that out for me, please? Alright. Game, I'm not asking for much, but please give me more ammo. The positive quirk plus a negative quirk. Sure, why not? De-blanked and shielded. It took away my blanks, but it gave me well, I was going to say a crap ton of armor. It gave me 2 armor. That's not terrible because I do have my spacebar blank, but still, a bit annoying. Was losing 2 blanks and gaining 2 armor worth it? I honestly am not sure. Keeping in mind I haven't fought the boss of this floor yet, I would say no, but had I already fought the boss when I did it, then absolutely. All I did was block my friend there, that was bad. I rolled, screw you. Keep lining them up. Oh good, we got the armor back I shouldn't have lost, that's fine. Zombie room. Well, might as well just use up the last 2 shots anyway. Oh, it's actually a skull person room. Oh, I guess we're using the P-pod then. If nothing else, it makes a fun noise when it reloads. It is actually slightly stronger than my starting pistol, so I should be using this. Oh god. Remember that greatness we had? Actually, you know what? With the YV extra shots, it's kind of okay when that triggers. Normally not. But when the extra shots trigger, fine. It's just a stream of peas flying at the enemy. Let's see if it happens again soon. Oh, it happened there, but I missed. Also got to remember our current kill quest for Frightful is the bullet bills. I don't think we've ran into a single one on this floor, have we? The mine is the best place to find them, and we didn't get a single one. 20 years later, the enemies are still alive. Of all the guns that the gun launcher could have given me, it gives me the joke weapon from the tutorial. Oh, I totally... You know what I did forget to cover? This fall, Enter the Gungeon is getting a free update. That's adding a new boss, or new bosses, I can't remember if it was plural or singular. New weapons, I hope a bunch of new passives. Endings, as in like passes to kill for the bullet and the robot. New room layouts, new enemies, and all that kind of stuff. Actually, you know what? It is one boss. It's a Cthulhu type boss, and there's like standard mini versions that you can fight as well. So I really should have covered that first before going off on a random tangent. If I want the shop, I have to do this. A random tangent about my live streams. Is that meant to be hard? We shall take your key, good sir, and we shall take one of your blanks. So that I have something I can use on the boss. We haven't found a single item room, have we? No, we have not. So I need to find both before I decide where I'm using the one key I got given. Should I fight the boss now? Again, if I fight the boss now, I'm guaranteed to get a gun rather than a passive because we haven't had any items. Yes, I want to say. Based on orientation, it could be the wall, which would be quite annoying. Yeah, it's the wall. Oh, that was a good YV hit to open though. Didn't I work out how to dodge this last time? Oh, too late. I think I did though, right? Nope. If I dodge rolled perfectly and that's still too many bullets to successfully dodge roll through. Screw you, game. Good job you're almost dead. And you're gone. Easy. Quite a bit of... well, no we didn't. Skull Splitter, it's going to be our room clearer on floor 5, I guess, because I'm not using this on it. This I will have to use on this floor, and at least there's still a half heart plus another one, right? No, that was the previous floor. We can cover a bit of damage if we take it as a result of having to use this garbage. He's absolutely going to get away with summoning the skeleton, most likely. No, maybe not. He is going to get the chance to run away multiple times, though, because I can't kill him fast enough. Hey, the spaceship can, though. Why does filling a pea pod sound like filling a can of juice? Or a bottle, I guess. Oh, right, yeah. It doesn't have any knockback either. That's alright, at least it travels. I don't think the bullets disappear, do they? Did they travel the whole way? Maybe. So will I be covering the free DLC update to Enter the Gungeon? Of course I will. And that will give me a reason to go back to Dragon and not Bullet Hell with the bullet and the robot to see what their pasts are. Because I always found it weird that they didn't have pasts to kill. Especially the bullet, because it'd be interesting to learn about a bullet who betrayed the Bulletkin. There's too many bullets. Like too many standard bullets. I believe I've found the solution though. It's called Circle Strafe to Victory. Dark Souls has taught me well. By the way, on that subject, I'll be streaming Dark Souls 1 after I finish Deus Ex. As dictated by patrons. So it's just the cursed one left. YV helped a lot. Helped a lot at the end there. Item room, please. Thank you. We will just open this. It's a Mimic! The Mimic is going to get rectangled in the face. Because it's a red one, so that means he's tough. Alpha bullet. So the first bullet from a clip does more damage, I believe. Really wish I just shot that when I went in rather than wasting the key on the Mimic. Ah, it's a funny joke. No secret room here either, eh? Well, we'll just destroy this because we're going. Oh, I think they also mentioned that they're adding another item that is improved by having junk on you. So that's good. Oh, that's where the other heart was. It was in there, of course. Alright, floor 5. Our room clear will be Skull Splitter for the 5 or so rooms that will last. Oh. It's weird. What's over here? Oh! As if anyone would buy an L for 180 shells. I want to be able to kill you. Alright. Incidentally, if we manage to kill Dragon, this run will be ending at Dragon. It definitely does not have the legs to get to Bullet Hill. Or succeed in Bullet Hill. That is with a certainty. I just do not have enough guns. And it's annoying when a run gets in that position, but what can you do? The guns in Gungeon don't have enough bullets in them. This is actually working pretty well when a skull gets fired with the YV effect, because about 20 of them fly out. I forgot that they kind of semi-lock on as well. They bend towards enemies. Also, count the rooms this gun lasts. It's been... oh, this is the second room I've used it in, right? Or is this the third? It's second. Rooms with enemies, I mean. Because I don't think my guess of 5 is going to come true. That is going to the AWP for sure. That will be our room clear after the Skull Splitter runs out of ammo. So we've cleared 2 rooms with a Skull Splitter. Will it last the 5 I guessed? Oh, this room sucks. I just realised which one it was. Get rid of that as soon as possible. It's also slightly cheating, I suppose, that we're getting a bunch of big rooms, but still, that's 3. It might last to 5. Well, it's going to last this room, I think. So it's going to last at least 4. Yeah, there's 4. Oh, and there's an item room. Yeah, we're going to run out of ammo for it in this room. It's going to last exactly 5, so I was right. Or maybe it's going to last like to the start of the 6th room, but that doesn't count. It was room clears. I don't think picking up a key on this floor makes any difference to what the forge is selling, so we'll just take it now. I might be wrong about that. I don't know. Right, will it have enough ammo to last the 6th room? Was I off by 1? With one of those enemies, probably not. Oh, I was wrong. It did last 6. Will it last 7? Only if there's like 2 enemies in the room. Nope, it was not going to last 7. I thought that blank would interrupt the wizard. It did not. That's okay. We've got a good gun now. For about 10 rooms at most. Am I supposed to be scared by you, skeleton? Have you seen the gun I'm using on you? Get out of here. How many will it take to kill one of them? 2 bullets! 2 bullets to kill the big skeleton dudes. I'm in love with the AWP. Oh, the Stinger. That's a good weapon. Good boss weapon. Drone warfare. Do I have a room, a secret room checker? Yeah, this does. So it's not here. Really all we need to do now is find... well, I'd still like to find the forge. But it's not a necessity. Just give me Dragon. Yeah, AWP, I wish I had more ammo because it is amazing. Oh, also keep in mind I have the muscle relaxant though, so my accuracy is much higher with it than normal. This is marine levels of accuracy. 72 for the laser rifle. I'm considering taking that just for having another gun. I guess we'll see what quality the other chest on the floor is first. You again? Will you just go away? Also, I have this. I have it right now. I'm gonna assume Dragon is over here somewhere by the other item room. Oh, this gun is great. Oh. We done? We're not done. Okay. Eh. Oh, God. Just get through the room quickly. No, no! He wasn't able to absorb the AWP shot. Was that a glitch or by design? You know, the wizard that steals the shots you fire at him and then fires them back at you. Huh. Oh, one shot in these twats is great. The extra blank is okay. That was not the way to go then. No, it was not. So the dragon and the other item room are all the way up here. Would love if this room dropped some ammo. Yeah, again, it must be by design. It did not. That was a quick run. Green quality. It's not a mimic, I don't think. No. I am right about this being able to find secret rooms, right? Oh yeah, we unlocked those last time. Yeah. So it ain't here. Oops. So green quality chest, I don't know, if we're only going to dragon. Oh, you're lucky. Oh no, don't shoot the peas back at me, whatever will I do? Also, apparently I got hit there. Did I? Oh yeah, you know what it was? Those teleporting bullshit bullets. I think if I buy the key, that's what, 40? Might be able to afford the laser rifle by the time we find dragon. Maybe. Just as an extra gun to have, you know? So I feel like I might have to start using the rectangle, but it doesn't have a lot of ammo. I don't actually remember what this does. That was not what I thought it was. Oh wait, no, it was. I still don't know what it does. Also, oh, yeah, so you flip the iron coin and then what? Why did it change from my coin to that? Oh, you have a limited number of them, that's why. That's why, rather. Oh, we found dragon. Alright, we'll just go for it then. And we shall open with the stinger. And if we have any YV triggering here, that's going to be real nice. I really shouldn't have got away with that. Although I'm forgetting each rocket is also destroying some of the bullets, so that's probably why I got away with it. Oh, look at that! That was YV kicking in right there. And again, but not as much. Get wrecked by bees, dragon. Not sure why two of his bullets got bounced there, but something bounced them. That was YV kicking in again. Every time YV kicks in, I get most of my bar back for Elder Blank. Because of all the hits hitting simultaneously. Jesus. We only used half the clip as well. So I guess we'll keep on using this for phase 2, although I don't know if the rectangular is better for the heart phase. But I guess we'll see. Doesn't really matter because I'm not going to bullet hell with the setup. We don't have the ammo. We have the health. I could potentially see myself doing bullet hell with this much HP, but the lack of weapons is pretty much a guarantee for a loss. And we're gonna have to do like 3 if I use that. Alright, we'll use the rectangular in the next one, see what happens. Also, get rectangled. That's right, I have the power to turn you into a rectangle. Fear me. Combination attack, do it! Yeah, there we go. I think I flawless him. Also, I turned his heart into a rectangle. And then stamped on it. Stamped? Stamped. Oh, we did. Alright, we're still not going to bullet hell though. Definitely do not have the means by which to do that. Wait, someone asked me... Oh, too late now. Shit. Someone asked me to go to a past again and this time do the wrong answer and see what happens. I do want to do that, but I forgot that I don't have the bullet on me. I had to talk to the forge lady. So we're just going to get this standard ending. That's okay. The general consensus was if I knew I didn't have a chance in bullet hell, don't bother going to it because it's just a waste of time. And I agree with the people who said that. It was one of those situations where, you know, you can't please everybody. People want you to go to bullet hell all the time. But if it's a lost cause, I don't see the reason to. That was a good run. It was a comfortable run. Sorry if I rambled a bit at the start. But I use my roguelikes for that. Go off on tangents, talk about random stuff. While also hopefully winning. And we did. I don't think we got enough credits to unlock anything, but I'll wait and double check. Yep, goodbye. Nobody, you did great. We only missed one flawless there, right? I should have waited for a second. 22 credits, that... Well, the orc's all gone. What was the last thing you had again? You had one thing left. Okay. I don't think I'm ever going to enjoy using a Napalm Strike, but I think that's him bought out now, so it's purely just what's left in here. And there's not much left. Well, and we've got unlocks via Frightful's challenges as well. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time. Ta-ta for now.